And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. It's Trump time. The president has proposed giving Americans at least, get this, $2,000 from the money brought in from the increase in tariffs. He says everyone except high-income people, that's Dr. Von Bietenfeld and Lucy Petry here, everyone but them will be eligible for the checks, but he didn't specify exactly what that meant. The U.S. Supreme Court is set to make a ruling on the tariffs soon and if they are even legal. And that may force the administration to return billions of dollars in revenue. Political analyst Dr. Von Bietenfeld back. Also joining us, CPA and attorney Lucy Petry. So first of all, is this, Dr. Von Bietenfeld, some kind of maneuver by the president to get the people on his side before the Supreme Court rules, or has this all been a part of his plan? Because he said he would give back some of the money. Your thoughts?
Well, I do think this is a lot of paternalism presidency where we are giving you these things and you owe me. And so we've seen this with the pardons over the weekend. We've seen this culture of quid pro quo. And so the president, I think, has had the idea that if you are nice to him, he will be nice to you, and this is one way to do it. I also think Chief Justice Roberts, as an institutionalist, is going to look at public opinion for the legitimacy of the court. And so he is likely to be swayed. So even if Comey Barrett is coming out saying, isn't this an Article I function? Isn't this a tax? Shouldn't the Congress really lead this? I think Chief Justice Roberts could guide the court, based on public opinion, towards President Trump's corner.
So, pending the Supreme Court doesn't rule against this, how soon could we see this stimulus from the tariffs, Lucy?
Sure, providing that it goes through the Supreme Court finds this tariffs constitutional, and that Congress approves it. This can be done fairly fast. Now,
like for Christmas?
I don't know.
Keep in mind, you two won't get anything, but for Christmas?
I know. Look, the Treasury Secretary had no idea what he was talking about when he was asked about it. He said we could come in the form of a tax credit or some sort of offset. Those were his words.
That's where you're going to lose people if you say a tax credit. They want cold, hard cash.
They do want cold, hard cash, and I get it. I understand. But also, is there enough money to do this? Because we have collected $195 billion in tariffs to date. And there are about 240 million people who would be eligible for this. So even if it's just $1,000, that's $240 billion. So we're a little short on having enough money to actually make this payment.
Print more.
Yes, I know. Let's just make some more money.
Now, when we talk about this potential cap for those who are excited that they could get this, if it is approved, what's the standard cap for these stimulus payments?
Yeah,
and what has it been historically?
There's no standard cap, or there's no standard number for stimulus.
Well, I mean,
they make it up as they go.
Like,
but historically, historically, during the COVID, it was $150,000 the cutoff. So if you made more
for couples or for individuals?
Okay. For couples, $75,000 for individuals. So if you made more than that, you were not eligible for the stimulus check. So that may be the threshold. I don't know what he means by wealthy or high income earners. That's what he said, high income earners. I don't know what he means by that, so I don't know how they're going to define high income earners. Dr.
Von Bietenfeld, how likely is this?
It seems unlikely based on the conservative justices being opposed to actually even promote the legality. Again, Chief Justice Roberts may steer them a little bit more towards this, but there's still a lot of ambiguity. It would be very easy for the president to print this money. We know the president likes to put his face and name on these checks and his signature. So if he can find money to pay the military out of private donations, could he circumvent the court's decision in Congress and simply issue checks? Yes.
We'll see. Thank you both for joining us here on The Factor tonight.